want to hear that shit.
And we come to you from one of the truly iconic stadiums in the NFL as you get a look at Lambeau Field here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Indianapolis Colts and the Green Bay Packers. It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Got faded.
Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. And his first pass is incomplete.
It's easy to see when we review this that the ball needs to come out quicker, because if you don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why he got knocked away there. Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10. First carry of the game here for Royce Freeman. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. A nice job to get 8 there after the incompletion, and now they'll look at a 3rd and 2 coming up. An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. And this is going to be incomplete. Now the former Oklahoma Sooner Tress Way on to punt the football. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. That's fielded at the 8-yard line. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Colts are going to take over, albeit deep in their own territory.
Did you have someone open?
4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. The former 2nd-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 20. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down. We should mention, to go along with a great game he had last week, he was rightfully named AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
And he shares that with his offensive line, the tight end, his fullback. He's looking for more and more of that in this game. On 1st and 10, Lock.
Oh my God!
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass. Again from the 20 after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10. Back to the air. Luck on 2nd down. Flush to his right.
That's a pick.
And he fires one that's intercepted. A.J. Bouye will pick. And a return will stop right around the 25.
And he just stood there.
He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage. But
it's always some
he shifted
BS.
the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. And out of bounds right around the 20. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
On second down, here's Garoppolo. And he's going to take it.
Go.
Touchdown, Packers. Devontae Adams. His second touchdown on the season. And the Packers have taken the early lead.
That wasn't
90
up and through. And it's now a 7-0 game.
That was, if he didn't have high catching value, that definitely wasn't
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
That couldn't have been a lead.
Fielded about a yard deep. It's going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
That is that's like
set to take the
10 yards he just lost right there because I had nobody there.
Are you a little
That's
bit
what I'm
more
saying.
cautious
Like,
when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too
So they're able to sack him. Now the penalty looks like it could be holding. Let's find out.
Is your left tackle the one person they picking on this season?
Nah, they've been picking. They've been doing putting most of the little dirty shoes.
A shotgun snap for Luck. Left side here to Sanders. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line.
Like when I tell you that man,
a good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion, but I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Lock on third down. Got a man. He finds Sanders. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10.
Upper respiratory infection. Cheeks.
Mixon with a first down carry. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Man open, he's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
You know you can't do that,
and a
right?
nice gain of 21 yards.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
I'm confused at the rule.
After the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start.
Like you can't pass block the running back when you do a play action. Like you can cancel. Like you could cancel the play action early, obviously. Oh my goodness, that's what I get for trying to kill him.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
So you just hold R2 and hike the ball?
Like when you're doing the play action, you'll hit the quarterback will cancel it.
Okay.
Here's Luck now on 2nd down. Buying time to his
Thank you, Jesus Christ. I think you had to do it in the middle because I fucked up.
No, 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Luck and the Colts looking for something big here after the sack. This is 3rd and long. Out of the gun, Luck. Escaping the pressure.
Oh my, no, X.
Incomplete.
Yo.
Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Oh my. Yo, that's
no second guessing the call here. It was third and long, so throwing the football.
I don't know what to tell you.
Play to try and pick it up, but they don't get it, and now the defense goes off the field feeling pretty good about themselves, gaining some momentum as they force them into a likely punting situation.
I don't know what to tell you, man.
I even stopped.
The
I don't know what to tell you about
he's
that,
on a punt
man.
for the first time this afternoon.
This is terrible.
He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. Now the Packers get set to go. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Now a play fake here on first down. Well, it's caught on the right side at Smith. And taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that sure was pretty because the corner route, it's extremely difficult to defend from my perspective.
What we just saw there, is that sort of the evolution of the tight end position?
Yeah, I think it is because more and more tight ends are being treated like wide receivers. These are some agile players who can make a play in any spot on the field.
And he goes down, but not before getting us inside the 25. 23 yards on the play.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
That's a great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? This is Freeman on 1st and 10.
My fullback, you freaking idiot, man. You gotta put him on his ass,
Another scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker, and what that means is his ability to read, react,
I see why you don't be making the Pro Bowl.
He looked like one of those guys.
Garoppolo to throw on 2nd down.
Oh,
jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. There's no denying they want to get him involved. That's already the 5th time that they've looked his way in this first quarter.
So that tells me defensively, if they want to insist on going in that direction, make sure you've got your best people in the area to try and take that away.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. Dancing to his left. And this is
let's go.
Get this into the zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. In for the score. And the Packers add on to their lead. Extra point safely through. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. 2nd quarter about to get underway with the Packers in possession of the football.
Nah, they did. I don't know what patch it was, but I don't know what they did. But that shit with the accuracy is inexcusable.
Like it wouldn't be no simple. This is the shit because if this was a playoff game, I'd be livid because like.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And the Colts coming out now. Already got 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does. And a lot of the teams script plays. We know that.
Clean pocket and everything. Like, you know, I can't.
Typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. On 2nd down, here's Locke. Dumps it off to Mixon. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner Get him out in the flat and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
3rd and 11. And some extra depth to the secondary here. They're in the dime. From the gun, here's Love. Incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down. Seems like this defense, especially the secondary, has really been contesting about every throw in this first half.
Remind me of a good half-court defensive basketball team. Every time a pass is thrown, they're right there in good defensive position, able to affect the play.
The Packer offense now ready to get back onto the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that, they had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yo, who is that, man?
And that was amazing because that drive went.
Come on,
no
man. Get the entire fuck out of here.
To knock the ball away.
Now Garoppolo throwing on 2nd.
Oh.
This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Quincy Wilson with an A&T.
My lineman.
Back to right around the 26-yard line.
I went to go.
Quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this.
Hold
this is
on.
definitely not his best ball.
I gotta look at that again. Because I went to go tackle the dude, and you immediately won the tackle battle.
Oh, I pressed circle because I was going to spin. But I'm talking about the speed burst to even catch up to him.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Oh my God.
To the 15-yard line before he's brought down. A gain of 11 that time, and a Colts first down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives them a 1st and goal. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Now, that's the defense that they were looking for, being able to get extra bodies to the point of attack to deal with the big...
And he takes it in for a Colts score. It's the fullback. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Colts have got it back to a 1-score game. Well, if at first you don't succeed, try again. They go to the big man, 2nd time he gets it done.
Almost as if they were feeling like he was establishing a rhythm. Give it to him again and again, and how about the end result? Finishes it off in the end zone.
Touchdown, great run, and the score. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field.
This drive. Let me... I should have put air under that throw.
They'll run with Freeman here to begin the drive. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of the yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another 1st down with that run.
They go play action here on 1st down. Flushed out right.
Hold it. Oh, my God, man. God.
That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
I saw as soon as I saw.
Yardage in a game. That's
Oh, my God, man.
But now they have to make that up again, don't they?
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. Looking deep for Adams.
I hate that animation, man. Why is that in the game?
Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is allows a defender
undercut.
To
Nobody gets tackled like that in real life.
And have a chance to affect the pass.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down.
Pisses me off.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. Wide open receiver complete. A good pickup there, 26 yards. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme.
Blitz coming and down he goes.
Shaq
Thompson coming hard on the blitz. He dumps him for a loss of 8.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
And that one falls incomplete. A 50-50 ball, a little dangerous, could have been picked. Now it's third down.
My man's getting a little loose with the football there, right? Interception before, almost had one here. He's got to start taking better care of it.
Yeah, really should have been back-to-back drives with interceptions. He's lucky there. From midfield, here's Garoppolo.
Why'd you run back? You son of a bitch,
he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. They get 15, but they still needed a little bit more. Fourth down. And this one is right down Broadway. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
Look, and the Colts come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Off of play action. Luck. Over the middle, that's caught by QT. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough about the length of the football for a first down.
I did. I held it, and I tried to hike it.
Ball up to the 35.
No, like you have to hold R2 as the play action is happening.
2 minutes to go here in the first half. Okay. We're back to Lambeau following these words.
Got you. Okay.
They'll run it now. Out of the gun. Yeah, he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14. To throw is Locke. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back.
Oh, yeah. Oh, man.
Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Here's Locke. And he'll find QT on the right side complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That's 30 yards now in the last 2 plays. Back-to-back 15-yarders, and they're rolling. Luck now 6 of 10 in this first half. He's got his guys a first down here. Now a play fake, and it's Luck. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. 10 more down, another first down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And they'll get him down right around the 16. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive. And once again, they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
To throw on 2nd down is Luck.
Fuck,
man. Catch, it's Crowder. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down.
Huh?
They give to Mixon to try to pick it up.
Come on, man. Y'all gonna push him forward.
Hey, hold on, X, real quick. Hold on.
All right.
My bad. I'm good.
All right.
9-5 at the 4. They come out here in the aisle. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. He'll get it up the middle. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown.
How much time did it take? Like,
a great play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Colts able to get this back within a touchdown.
That's one of the better examples of clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way down just about and still put the ball in the end zone.
Yeah, just a methodical drive and something really to take into the lockers here. The extra point up and good. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Final play of the first half, barring a penalty, as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a handoff. It's Freeman. And he's going to be taken down here as it will lead us to the end of the first half of play. So we're at halftime here at Lambeau with the Packers taking the lead to the break. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, so it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the 3rd quarter. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Out come the Colts. They'll have it first here to start quarter number 3. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Now Locke. He's going to sling this deep downfield. So the long attempt falls innocently to the ground, and it brings up third.
Well, it's not been the best game for him, but he definitely tried to get by with a little help from his friend there, trying to create a big play.
Couldn't do it, fell incomplete, but you're right. Hasn't been a banner game here in the second half, just trying to get going.
The big thing is trying to keep confidence up and continue to fire.
The Colts on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Here's Locke. And he comes back with one complete. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. A good return there, 17 yards. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10.
Game.
Here's the Packers offense now getting set to start off this third quarter. They have the lead here. We talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, though, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen, let's take control right away. Defense, we got the lead. Defense, don't give up any points. Turn the ball back over to the offense and let them go down and score and give us more of a cushion in the game. Check so far. Defense shut them down. Let's see if the offense gets done.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
I've touched past that too.
Right around the 43, and they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
Would have ran the ball, but my fucking fullback is my third down back because everybody, my dude injured.
After the interception, it's Locke.
Thank you.
He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line.
One thing that I liked about this guy during the draft process was his motor. Of course, I loved his skills, but he plays hard on every down.
And that motor on full display there as he gets his first NFL sack.
Damn, man.
Incomplete. And Charles got to look with his defense as well to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back. But it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
The Colts on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and forever. Throwing is Locke.
Yeah.
It is incomplete.
Oh, my God.
And absolutely zero surprise that that one was incomplete, huh? I mean, truthfully, how many OCs have we seen? With 3rd and 20 on their place, you know, I've got the exact play to dial up.
Now, that's just a head scratching down when you're facing a 3rd and 20. Tried to complete it, couldn't get it done. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback. Now trotting out there, the Packers getting ready to go. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going. So what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game?
And he's going to be intercepted a third time.
I saw that. If I wasn't
Eli Apple. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
All right.
I need corners.
With my issue is I can't.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Let's see what bullshit is.
Luck on 1st down. Being chased out left. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 20. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. But why do you go out and spend a first-round pick on a defensive back? Things like that. The rookie gets his first interception.
Exactly right, and you're trying to limit the number of plays and offense runs. You're trying to limit the number of possessions they have. And he was the guy that I targeted coming out of college and rated very highly for his playmaking skills on defense.
And now he has his first career interception.
Damn!
Free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
21.
On 2nd down, Freeman. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Oh, my.
Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is well over 300 pounds. He's a good man.
Yeah, that was a bad read.
It's complete. He's got it.
That was a bad read. Nobody.
This one's going to get him a first down. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone.
So going to get him. Down he goes. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Garoppolo now. Eluding the pressure right.
What the fuck?
It's incomplete.
What
so
the
can't
fuck
hang
was
on.
that?
As I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Right, you know a coach said that, right? Yeah. Not an actual player.
All right, let's try this. Let's see what we got.
The Packers on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 16. From the gun, it's Garoppolo.
Damn, man, you couldn't hold on to that.
Incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends
this one
away. And the Colts getting ready to go. And last time, 1 play interception. So this offense should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action.
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one. Really shouldn't be a surprise. It's going to be hard to move people in this situation. You know they're going to bring the pressure defensively. Because I remember playing in these spots, and my coaches always say, don't be afraid to try and create a safety, too. They're going to bring pressure.
From his goal line here, Luck. And his pass incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
Like this, that's what makes me mad about you. Yeah. I shouldn't have been able to get off that quickly.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And Luck will be intercepted for a third time. Picked off at the 13. And he'll bring it back to the 5-yard line. Well, they were obviously backed up. Had a little bit of space from the goal line, snapping it from the 3, but still trying to throw it. And
yeah, exactly. This is where hindsight is 20/20 comes into play, right? Seems like a good idea to throw the ball there. Maybe you'll surprise them and catch them off guard. Instead, you've created a turnover and put your defense in a bad spot.
Oh my goodness, I swear, man. Oh.
Royce Freeman, his 3rd touchdown now on the year.
I guess.
His guys capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6.
I mean, he's a power back, but
the point after is good, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded about a yard deep.
oh god, this is a touchdown.
Turn this one all the way onto the other side of the field.
I tried. That's all I can do.
Hit the panic button just yet.
He's my rookie linebacker. He got like 85 speed.
That man was 6'8", keeping up with Naheem Hines. Oh my goodness. That man 6'8".
6'5",
go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Flush to his right.
Oh god.
But I think the ball's out.
Damn, man.
Out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Now, I have to admit, partner, that I've often thought that I don't like this rule, where the offensive player fumbles the ball, it goes out of bounds, and they get to keep it.
That's just because you're a defensive guy. That's why you don't like it.
Yeah, you're right. It is a slanted view, isn't it?
But this is where, for the offensive team, the sideline is their friend. Usually it's not their friend.
Yeah, exactly right. I actually played for a guy in college. You know what he used to name the sideline? Sammy. Sammy's sideline, and use him well.
A really nice game.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn.
He's a
it's also a game of
linebacker.
mismatches.
Why
and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back end of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
They'll give it to Mixon.
And he gets the
5-yard line. That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score one touchdown,
you would too.
You're without a doubt. So far today, he's got one, but was denied as he tried to get the second one.
He's going to get it running right. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. The Colts on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. They're looking at a 3rd and goal here. Here's Locke.
And he can. Oh, I thought he.
For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple touchdowns, so let's sort this out. Down in this one, they needed that score, but they'll have to hold at least for the time being.
You're exactly right. Points that they had to have. As you said, they have to regroup now and see if they can get them another way.
And his kick is good.
He just went out
The drive will wind up yielding 3. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give him a touchdown in that situation, right? Made him kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And he'll fight for.
All right.
Sit down. Sit. 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 Move. Stop. That's not with us. Stop. All right. I'm ready.
We're to about the 27-yard line. Back now at Lambeau. It's Packer football here as they've got the lead as well to begin the fourth quarter. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Freeman again. And he's going to get about 7 yards on that one, up to around the 33.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Here's Freeman. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The 13 yards at time of the first. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
He's going to fire one deep over the middle. He got hit. Drops out, incomplete.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. To throw is Garoppolo.
Oh my God!
Got his man complete over the middle. That's cross. 15 yards through the air and a first down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation. With this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Garoppolo on the bootleg. Rolling to his right. It's caught on the right side at Smith. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion.
Would you say that was,
but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Now a first carry for their fullback.
Wait, why?
Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. It'll be a loss of 1,
but now I press
and they're going to have
and
a 3rd down.
Oh, my goodness.
On play action, now Garoppolo. And Incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. So his second field goal of the game, and that could turn out to be the big one.
Yeah, you have to make them score twice to beat you, and that's not impossible. But here in the 4th quarter, puts their backs clearly against the wall.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Now the Colts offense gets ready to head back on the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Now a 1st down throw. Luck. This one caught by Crowder. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. Only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Out of the gun, Luck. Dumps it off to Mixon. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. It'll be a gain of 4. And it'll be a 2nd and long.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game. Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. On 2nd down, here's Long. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Remember, throughout my career here in defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. They put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. Luck and the Colts looking for something big here after the sack. This is 3rd and long. A shotgun snap for Luck. Airing one out for Crowder. And incomplete. He can't hang on. Would have been a nice catch. Instead, it brings up a 4th down.
Oh, for it.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man. And you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
The Colts send out their punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. 51 yards on the punt there. And possession will switch hands 1st and 10. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. Garoppolo to throw on 2nd down. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. Dante Fowler. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9. And now here's a timeout called by the Colts on the defensive side of the ball. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. So the sack of Garoppolo. And now what can they come up with on 3rd and long? Now Garoppolo. He's going to fire one deep. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off at the 38. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. Look, and the Colts come up now 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. They'll fake the handoff. Now Luck. Under pressure, and down he goes. Luck is sacked.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
Thank you.
Incomplete there. Nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead.
Let me go into a swing.
Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. 3rd and long. It's Love. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. He's picked off near his own 48, and they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. Time for a break.
I be telling people.
We'll come back to wrap this one up.
I mean, I threw a couple things. I can't front, but between the overthrows and stuff, I can't make this up. And y'all be acting like I be complaining for nothing.
Freeman. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
And they'll get him down here about the 42. And he's able to get more than half of what they needed. That brings up a 3rd and 5. He was close to flirting with that sideline, but able to stay in bounds like you know his coach wants him to do and keep that clock moving.
Isn't it funny that we're watching this play when we had that discussion just yesterday about this? What do you do in this scenario? What do you know, what's your mindset? It appeared to me that he totally forgotten that he needed to stay in bounds, and then the last says, "Oh no, I better get down," and he's not doing the right thing. But at that point, maybe close to let this slip away.
Overthrew at least 4 or 5 passes.
Well,
The new DJ.
And Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve. That way you hold on to it.
I just noticed. I played you at home twice in a row.
Very good about that victory.
Both alternate.
So for Green Bay, they're into the win column now as they move to 1-2 on the young season. And they will hit the road next week for